Hey guys, sorry about the lighting, it's a bit late. I just got back from the midnight showing of Drive Angry 3D, starring the amazing acting, award-winning Nicolas Cage.
Not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Asshole!
Yeah, anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, it's Drive Angry 3D with Nicolas Cage. It's one of those rare occasions where a movie with Nick Cage that is really good. And let me start off by telling you this. The best, in my opinion, the best Nick Cage, action film that he's released. People would say Face Off or maybe Bangkok Dangerous or Con Air. But no, really, this is it. This is the Nick Cage movie that maybe a lot of us has been waiting for, that he goes out and seriously kicks some ass violently. Sorry, no. But really, the film's you're not very typical, but with a little twist in there of a revenge film. It's about Nicolas Cage's character, Milton, who escapes from hell to get revenge of the crazy cult that killed his daughter and kidnapped his granddaughter to use as a sacrificial victim for their little cult opening to bring hell on earth. But of course Nick Cage is not going to let that happen, and he goes on a one-man, for not that long, rampage to find those cult bastards and give them what for. He gets accompanied by this one girl who helps him along, and they both go out and help each other and cause chaos. The film is very violent, not too explicit, unlike Piranha 3D, but trust me, this film will kick your ass. And let me say this, and a lot of you might hate me, but I thought this was way better than Machete, directed by Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, you can boo all you want, but really, I still think that movie was a bit too forced, unlike this film. This film is directed by the same people who brought you My Bloody Valentine 3D, and when I looked up information, they're going to bring us Hellraiser, a remake. Not a big fan of that. But anyways, here's some clips of Drive Angry 3D.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Why did you fuck naked?
I never disrobe before a gunfight.
Oh, yeah. I know that you want the candy. 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 It's so sweet.
Yeah, trust me, that's not even half of the scene that I just showed you. That's part of it. But maybe a lot of you have seen it, maybe a lot of you haven't. And please, I know there's some bad special effects, but you won't notice them that much when you see it in 3D. In the 3D, you're probably all wondering, is it any good? To tell you the truth, I didn't notice much 3D in it. Maybe in the beginning scene you noticed the 3D, but later on, I guess we're just so used to it. My Bloody Valentine, when it first came out, it was something big, a horror, 3D film. Unlike those other 3D horror films from back then, this is supposed to be like the new technology, and it worked, and we weren't used to seeing something like that. And maybe that's why we liked it so much, but now it seems like we've gotten so used to it that it might not pop out as much as other films or anything like that. But I might be wrong. It might be just me. But anyways, again, with the film, go see it. I really don't want to spoil much in this film. It is great. There are some CGI technical in there, with one scene with a hydro truck. You've probably seen that scene. I don't really want to show because I don't want to scare you away from the film. It's just one scene. But it is so fun of a film. It really is. And if you're a big action fan, big revenge fan, big exploitation grindhouse films, by all means, go see it. And Nicolas Cage, God, please release more of these films. Stop doing the Seasons of the Witch or anything like that. And maybe, even though I didn't see them, still, must I remind you of this?
How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? burned? How did you burn? How did you burn?
I don't know!
Oh, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes! My eyes! Ah! Ah!
God. Well, this is Henry Frias Leon, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you do, please subscribe wherever it is. And I might make more of these videos or not. I haven't done a review in a long time, and I'm trying to get back. Anyways, have fun, do whatever, enjoy grindhouse films, whatever. Good night.
I'm a vampire! 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 I'm a vampire!